Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be about me just talking about my YouTube journey. And before I begin discussing everything that there is to know about this incredible YouTube journey, I just want to take the time out to thank everyone for being a part of this YouTube journey. When I tell you, like the endless support, the comments, the likes, the shares of my videos. Thank you so much. But yes, you guys. So let's just go ahead, dive right into this video. So I actually started my YouTube channel back in February of 2018. I will say YouTube was always something that I wanted to do, but was just very afraid to do it just for various reasons. And the crazy thing about it, I really don't know why I was so nervous to like start the YouTube channel. I actually majored in broadcasting journalism. So, yes, broadcast journalism is what I have a degree in. And speaking, truth be told, you guys, public speaking has always just been something that I have just completely enjoyed doing since I was a little girl. So I really don't know why I just didn't give myself that push to just go ahead and do the channel, but eventually I did it. So, yes, back in February 2018, I started the YouTube channel. At that point in time, I was really trying to figure out exactly what it was that I wanted to talk about. I knew I'd always had like a passion for fashion, clothes, handbags, things like that, you guys. The typical like girly girl stuff. So between that and then also to between like lifestyle content, I figured the two would definitely mesh well together and they would go hand in hand. Now, I will say there were several videos that I made back in 2018 from the time span of February all the way till the end of December. A lot of those videos, I just made the decision to just permanently delete them, just because they did not flow with the whole entire like niche for my channel, because once again, my channel is intended to be fashion and lifestyle content. At the time back in 2018, I was pretty much just trying to navigate this whole YouTube thing. I didn't really know like what to do. I didn't know as far as like specific content to post. I know at one point in time, I even like made content centered around like challenges. And when I say like challenges, I mean, back in the day, I know they had various different types of like challenges that would be trending and stuff like that. So I realized early on that was just not me. It was just not my thing. So yeah, we took the challenges out. We just focused more so on fashion. With the lifestyle aspect of the channel back in 2018, I want to say maybe I did like a couple of vlogs, but like I said, you guys, there's hardly anything on my channel. If you were to go back and look at the very beginning of it, I think there might be well over maybe two or three videos that date back to 2018. Because, like I said, a lot of it, I deleted it, and unfortunately, you'll never be able to see it. So, like anyone, but more, specifically me, because I can, talk about my own experience with YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, I realized early on it was going to be very challenging. And challenging probably isn't the word that I should be using, because there's not a guidebook. There's not a guide like book to YouTube. You literally have to do your own research by watching other YouTubers that have been in this business for a long time. Things have changed, with YouTube. YouTube honestly is always changing. It will always forever be evolving. And then, of course, with me being such a small channel, I think at the end of 2018, I might have amassed over like 81. I think I had like 81 subscribers at the end of 2018. So, like I say, putting in all of the time and the work and the effort that went into it, at the time I was working a full time time job and still currently am working a full-time job and realizing, yes, okay, early on, YouTube, it is a job. Yes, it's definitely a full-time job on top of already having a full-time job, and then trying to figure out, okay, when am I going to be able to make a video, edit a video, upload a video, like the whole process in itself was challenging. And it's like, you take all of this time to do this because it is something that you really are truly passionate about. And you upload the video only for it to maybe get like a couple of views, if even that. So it was very discouraging back in 2018, which is why I just completely stopped. I fell off the bandwagon with YouTube. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. I could, be doing other things, so I just completely stopped in 2018. So 2018 went by, 2019, 2020, 2021. Now, I will say in 2021, I kind of just had this kind of like, I don't know, this sudden urge to want to create videos again. And honestly, I can't even remember where this where this sudden urge came from. I just remember, I want to say it was back in October, maybe. I don't know. But, anyways, to make a long story short, because I know I've already been dragging this out. Yes, fast forward to 2021. I remember just having this sudden urge, all of a sudden wanting to go back, create the YouTube videos again. And I did. I want to say I maybe created 3 or 4 videos. You guys, don't quote me on this. I mean, you can go back and see yourself and look at my channel. But yeah, 2021, I made a couple of videos and then once again, kind of, just became discouraged again. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to do this, not going to do YouTube anymore. I had even like contemplating on just completely deleting the channel and just be like, hey, I'm done with YouTube. YouTube is not for me, but I will continue to support other fellow YouTubers that I do watch and had been watching like way before I had even started a channel. And I will say this, you guys, and I will pause as far as like it goes, like in chronological order with like the years of me having these sudden urges to do like YouTube and create video content. But I say all of that to say what made me want to do the YouTube channel even more is when I was in college, trying to get this degree in broadcast journalism. It was one of my professors that made it mandatory as to where being in this professor's class, of course, we're working with social media and whatnot, but we specifically had to create an Instagram account. And then also, too, I want to say we may have had to create, I know for certain it was Instagram, you guys. Oh, it was Instagram and Facebook. Yes, Instagram, Facebook. And then we had like a class YouTube channel. And I remember with the class YouTube channel, because of course, this is really where my main focus was YouTube. With the YouTube channel, during the span of like the semester, we had, I think it was like different topics as far as like stories that we would have to cover. I know there was like an entertainment story that we would have to cover at some point in the semester. There was like a political story that we would have to cover and a sports story that we would have to cover. So, with all 3 of those videos spaced out, over the span of that semester, we would all have to individually upload our videos to the class YouTube page. And then on those due dates for those 3 individual videos, we would all just sit there in class and watch everyone's video and critique everyone's video, all of that stuff. So I really appreciate having to do that. And in that moment, that's honestly when I really started like watching YouTube, learning about like all of these other content creators doing YouTube. I liked it in the aspect of just being able to do YouTube and make video content based on whatever it was that I wanted to make content on versus what, we had to do being in this social media class. Like we had specific topics that we were assigned to do. So, yes, that's really the true reason that I wanted to create my own YouTube channel. So let's go back to the year 2021. Like I said, I had the certain urge of just wanting to go create the video content. I created the video content. Then I kind of just started to get that feeling once again. It's just like, yeah, okay, this is not for me. So that was it. That was it. Like I said, I even contemplated on deleting the channel as a whole, but I didn't. I made the decision not to. So let's fast forward to the next year, 2022, which was last year. So I will say this: had it not been for my family taking our first trip to the West Coast, we went to California. If you've been watching me since that California video that I posted last year, which was back in May of 2022, more specifically, it was May 22nd, 2022, you guys. That video was the video that kind of, in a sense, relaunched this entire YouTube journey. And I'm going to go, further into detail to explain to you everything that has happened from that particular video all the way up to present day, which just so happens to be Sunday, May 21st, 2022. And it's funny because tomorrow, which is Monday, will be Monday, May 22nd, 2023. So I say that to say I've been doing YouTube tomorrow to date 1 year of being consistent, 1 year of uploading from May 22nd of 2022 all the way through today, which just so happens to be the 21st, but tomorrow is the 22nd. So you get what I mean, you guys. Basically, I'm saying that I've been consistent on YouTube for an entire year, and this is where it's gotten me. It's gotten me this far. So, yes, had it not been for the California trip, little did I know in that moment, would give me the push to want to do this like on a regular basis. So, California, it was an incredible trip. Had just a wonderful time, like an adventure I'll never forget. First time, being on the West Coast. First time riding a plane, you guys. Like, yeah, like turning 30 and being on the West Coast, it was just incredible. And I know a lot of people are like, okay, you know, it's California. California is like any other state, but that's okay. It might be considered any other state to you, but for me, this was an experience I'll never forget. Um, Being out in California, I was able to walk Rodeo Drive. I was able to purchase like my first ever luxury handbag from YSL Saint Laurent. So there are just so many memorable experiences that I had when I went to California. Being in Los Angeles, I just wish, we could have stayed longer, and that trip too is dear to my heart because we celebrated my birthday. So we celebrated my 30th birthday, but we also celebrated my mother's retirement as well. And then we also celebrated my sister's college graduation because the previous year before, with COVID still being rampant, we were not really able to do anything for her. So we celebrated each other. We had a lot to celebrate. So that's another reason why it's even more memorable to me. But I say all of that to say I wanted to capture the moment being out on the West Coast because I didn't know when I would be back. So I made the decision, and this was so last minute, you guys. I made the decision to record it. Don't get me wrong. I know, nowadays we have iPhones. You can capture the moment, with like little clips of videos and pictures, and then what do they call them? I think like boomerangs and stuff like that. That's cool. But I wanted to have something that I could just, constantly be able to go back and look and YouTube. YouTube came to me. So last year during that trip was the first time I had pulled the camera back out since 2021. So, I talked about how I enjoyed the trip, all of that stuff and everything. You're more than welcome to go and watch. But the only thing that I realized that I didn't do, you guys, I never once showed my face. And I'm like, yeah, you can definitely tell that, I was a little rusty with the whole like vlogging type kind of thing because once again, my channel, it is mostly centered around fashion content because I love all things, everything fashion, but it's also supposed to be like the lifestyle like aspect of it. So like the vlogs and the trips and things like that is where the lifestyle, aspect of my channel comes in. So yeah, I hate that I forgot to record myself doing these things, but when I tell you I was just so caught up in the moment. But anyways, you guys, so yeah, we came back, uploaded that video. I didn't really expect it to do, great because one thing I've learned about this whole YouTube thing, consistency really is key. And if you're not consistent, then YouTube, it's just not going to push your content out and promote it for other people to watch. So I think after I uploaded it, at the time I might have had like maybe 50 views. And I think now it's a little over 100. So after that video, I decided to do like, I think it was like my summer outfits, like ideas, like video. I did that. And surprisingly, that got a lot of views for some odd reason. And I noticed once I uploaded that second video, the summer outfit, like ideas video, I started to see like my subscriber count grow. And then I posted my first ever swimsuit video. Like, I'm not going to even lie, you guys. Like, I was very skeptical about posting that video for various reasons. And mainly the biggest reason was because, in my mind, I'm just like, wow, even though there are plenty of girls that post, swimsuit content like videos. And in my mind, it's just like, okay, I don't know if this is a good idea for me to do. I feel like, I'm going to be like half clothed, you know, um, showing and exposing, more than what I typically show to people. And it's just like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I shouldn't. But also, too, at the same time, and I've mentioned this. I even mentioned it in that Fashion Nova swimsuit video try on haul where I say like I've never quite been honestly comfortable like in my own skin. That was, a moment for me where I was really like stepping out of my comfort zone. And I was like, well, it's it's either I do, it's either I don't, let's just do it and see what happens. And when I tell you, now that video has over 18,000 views. So it was like my channel had like this viral moment with that particular video. I had like this viral moment, you guys. And since then, like after that video, I've noticed my subscriber count, it kept going up and up and up and up and up. So, I started doing more swimsuit videos, of course, keeping it tasteful and things like that. But yeah, you guys kind of had like these little mini viral moments. And I noticed I have most of my views, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Most of the views from my video content come from those swimsuit videos. And it's not that I'm trying to promote, swimwear, videos, because, now I realize doing those videos, it has made me more comfortable, with being able to show like myself in different outfits of that nature. But, at the end of the day, I realize I'm more so one of those girls that's just more into like the more classier looks, the more conservative looks, you know, um, that's just me, you guys. So I say all of that to say I'm not going to be doing swimsuit content at all in 2023. I'm just not. That's a decision that I've made just for various reasons. I am just that type of girl, like I said, that's just more into the classier, conservative looks. I mean, you can still be sexy and leave a lot to the imagination. So, yes. And now that brings me to currently, you know, 2023. I will say my channel it's doing okay, but I definitely noticed the difference versus last year and this year, and that's okay. That is okay. I mean, what goes up must come down. You win some, you lose some. I say all of that to say I have definitely seen a lot. Seen a lot, like analytical wise, like with my channel. I will say, just from my experience, and this is just me being transparent, YouTube, you just have to, I put it this way, it's not for the weak. There you go. It's not for the weak. It's not for the faint at heart. You got to have some tough skin. You do. Between me getting hate comments, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why do you not do this? I think you should do this. I think you should do that. And, I will say I appreciate, the constructive criticism, the opinions, but at the end of the day, this is Sable's show. This is Sable's world, and Sable is going to do what Sable wants to do, whether you like it or not, So, yeah, it's been a lot, you guys. It has, like, I'd be lying if I said that YouTube has been so easy, because no, it has not. No, it has not. And with me having a channel a little over like 1,000 subscribers, I notice everything. And what I mean by that is when I check my analytics with YouTube, it tells you, how many people have watched it. They base it off of the gender, also to like age range, also to if you have new subscribe, like how many new, like, I shouldn't say new subscribers, but how many returning viewers you have, how many like new viewers that you have. It breaks it down and it shows you like how many people subscribe to your channel are coming back to watch your video content, how many people are coming to your channel and not subscribing at all and just love watching you, for whatever the reason may be. But, you know, keep watching and keep watching, but you never subscribe, which is just weird to me. It's so weird. But at the same time, that lets me know, well, apparently there's something that I'm doing right, because you're still here, but yet you haven't subscribed. You know, that's social media. That's not just even YouTube. That's pretty much anything dealing with social media. And the one thing that I will never understand with YouTube is, I personally, speaking from my experience, I notice I will have a couple of people that will subscribe to my channel. It's like when I post a new video on a weekly basis. Sometimes it happens every week. Sometimes it'll be like a week or two will go by. But what I'm trying to get to, you guys, because I noticed that I'm being a bit long winded, I'll have like maybe 3 or 4 people that will subscribe to my channel and then they'll unsubscribe, subscribe, and then unsubscribe, subscribe, and then unsubscribe. That is so weird. Like, I don't, that I'll never understand. Like, anybody that has a YouTube channel, have you ever experienced that? Please, like, comment, weigh in on that, because I'm just so curious. Why is it that people do that? Like, I don't know. And I'm pretty sure there's not really a right or wrong answer, but it is just so weird. Like, why subscribe and then unsubscribe and then subscribe again and then unsubscribe and then do it again and again and again? It's kind of like, where I was saying earlier, analytics, when I look at it, I have people that, you know, watch but don't subscribe. And I know this is with anyone that does YouTube, but it's just so weird though. It's so weird. Like, why do you do that? That is just so weird. But anyways, you guys, yeah, I realized that I made this video to be a lot longer than I had anticipated. But with the whole entire YouTube journey, it has been very rewarding. Um, Rewarding to the point to where I've actually had brands. There have been brands. Apologize, you guys. There have been brands that have reached out to me last year as well as this year, but I just declined the offer just for my own personal reasons. Just because I know what it is that I am trying to promote to my audience, let alone my community. I want to have a community that is loyal and will always be here. And I just don't, intend to ever promote anything that I feel that my audience, wouldn't be able to benefit from. So, yes, that's been cool. It's been rewarding to know that brands are finding me some way, somehow through the YouTube algorithm. They are finding my channel. They are reaching out to me personally and they are asking, hey, would you be interested in doing XYZ element of P? And I kid you not, you guys, that is truly something that I never thought would ever happen, with me being so small. So that is one of the reasons why I continue to do it, because I know eventually someday there will be that one particular brand. It's like, okay, you know what? I think I want to, work with them. I think I want to work with them. And then also too, I do want to add the number one reason I do YouTube is because I'm just always been passionate about public speaking. I love YouTube simply because with it being my channel, I'm able to talk about whatever I want to talk about on my channel. Like, I just like public speaking. I really do. So public speaking with a mix of, fashion and lifestyle content definitely goes hand in hand with this incredible YouTube journey. So, yes, you guys, like I said, from the bottom of my heart, I am truly blessed and thankful to have you all a part for this ride. It's been a roller coaster, you guys. It's been a roller coaster, but I truly believe someday, I don't know when, I don't know I don't know how. Well, I kind of know how, but I don't know when. But I truly believe one day my channel is going to have another moment to where it's just like, oh, wow, I didn't see that coming, and our family will just continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. And I say all of that because I want to be able to give back to you guys. You guys watching, supporting me, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to do it. My channel wouldn't be promoted. So, yes, you guys, that is the plan. The plan is for me to grow and grow and grow so I can give back more and more and more to you. But I am going to go ahead and wrap this up, you guys. Like I said, thank you so much for taking the time out to watch my channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, bye.